No, isn't shit. You can't breathe. Stench.
You should have brought out butcher. I am disappointed.
Innocence. Tell you a damn thing.
Start praying now.
No, isn't shit. Yeah. You can't breathe. What?
You should have brought out butcher. I am disappointed.
Good innocence. Don't owe you a damn thing. Read.
You shall not block our butcher. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. You damned thing.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no...
All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly...
Ceremonies. Medals honoring
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory? After all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips...
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot clean. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able, or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
It's the swordsman! Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information'll cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. You must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Hey,
Greetings, Guardian.
can't really see the...
All in due time. At the moment, I'm perusing my options. Asking of
My.
a very rich man.
Take...
Can
Could come this time.
Just like...
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides...
a sword, most wondrous. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but...
Yet I do know. You have proven yourself capable. You are a man of honor, as many cannot. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity. Your valor is the stuff of reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade. This is You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Just wonderful.
barbarian.
Whosoever can see...
How can I...
Got some coin.
You've come to...
Show me what... So long.
Top!
So long.
Top!
Show me... So...
Hey!
You've seen the new waitress.
Looking to make some coin too.
I've heard of you. As they say, a bar...
Ow! Don't touch me.
Farewell.
Ah!
What a freak. While I be inclination.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Your strength's gone.
Watch it.
Great. List. So
You get after that swill in the camp.
Youth these days, hair-brained all of them.
Mind the guards.
Got anything for an aching belly? Stabbing pain here, under me belt since yesterday.
Great. Show me what.
Watch your step.
Crawl back under your rock.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Billy McCluskey from Palm Springs reporting for Embassy Sports of America. 20 seconds to the start of the 31st Formula race on a hot Sunday afternoon here in California. He didn't ever talk about he knew he couldn't wait.
Lost the way again.
The thinking's to surrender our orthodox books. Let's deal with this. As in tracts blaspheming the sacred flame especially.
What did you bring from... Take it.
Go.
Mister, why are your eyes so still?
The world's never ending.
What? Thanks.
I must see a medic.
Nice tune.
Reginald dog!
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Dogberry has returned, not to be missed. Available from me alone.
Get them while they're hot!
Nothing special.
Fair.
No, see you later.
Massacre at Duntine. Was that your cleaver at work? Oh? Butcher.
You need...
So...
Up!
So... Show me wait. Fair.
No! See you later!
Never you worry.
Witcher act always. Reason.
Fetch this empty dead, sweep up here, box it all.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot to move it.
Ah! Hey! You grey-haired chit!
Quite the fragrant.
Lovely trifles.
When the Duquesa laughs, it's no laughing matter.
What a specimen. He scared the fright out of me.
I've scissored my fingers near to shreds.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bumming about. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place...
Scram! Decent.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why.
Look, Ballard. Another defender...
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door.
Decent folk you mention.
Why? Do you...
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable.
I let you call me for one.
Lost your nerve?
All right. I can take a hint.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but...
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with...
Need some information. Looking for a man who might...
The boot black. If I still...
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, you can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll...
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot...
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore...
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. Fresh.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threat...
All right, take it. I didn't...
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim.
Indeed. The Lord...
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about it. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would... She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power?
Yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive.
Actually,
praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil.
Seems a bit strong.
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her. But some philosophers think empirical examination. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court. So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather...
You assume correctly. I shall await you at Mère la Chaise Longue with a hot mug of mandra.
Move it!
Time is no cock.
When I was a little lad, my stones sank awfully.
I can almost see the scent of your flesh.
Geralt, I knew from the start you'd best... Yes, a face no ointment could help. Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murder.
Promise to be brief.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hey, Sienna. Sorry to intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What?
This cell. Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes. Loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettloff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Just like to know what's going on around me. Can't stand confusion, unexplained situations.
Have you come to ask me what drives me? What my motives are?
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Didn't have it easy, give you that much. Still no excuse for what you did.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Ah, thank the stars.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Need to tend to one.
So be it. Geralt, well met. Well, will you stay long?
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was...
You are certain of this?
Completely.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her lead. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the quest. I thank you, Witcher, for alert. Let's begin the ceremony. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Sian. You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particular.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is...
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our...
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
I'm not a prisoner, free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Siana is a criminal and should be tried as such. And punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their logic. Siana, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. At the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Sienna, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you...
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast.
Do just that.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
Ow!
The raucous is terrifying at times.
Life in no care.
What?
Dear.
Really, what?
Death.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul.
Come to pay my respects.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside, then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simple.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area is...
Fascinating. All I can say is...
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the...
You decide to go root picking now?
Ah, Geralt. Even were I generously to assume it, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing it.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of...
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here.
Thanks.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess.